playing actual music, Lucian?
Oh shit! It's because I'm fucking Asian, right?
All right, let's start it up.
Alright, Ryan, you got the intro on this one.
Alright, well,
And speak loud and clear, please.
am I loud and clear?
Yeah.
Alright, well, welcome to the third Steak Squad podcast. We're brand new, started about like 3 days ago. Always accepting guest stars, and we plan to do at least one per week.
At the least.
So let's kick things off. We have a guest star here right now.
Whose mic is being AIDS right now?
I'm definitely gonna do it next time.
It's so known as my memes are not dank. And Lucian, take it away.
Yeah.
Lucian,
I'll do the intro next time, don't worry.
Working things out, it's only the
Who,
second
me?
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, great. All right, Mr. Russell. So I wasn't prepared for this at all. I didn't know we were doing this now. So let me just start.
Wait, what are you expecting Lucian to say?
Yeah, what do you?
I don't know, you were talking about...
you have
Ryan,
to.
why are you putting Lucian on the spot like that?
No, because he was supposed to come up with questions.
Yeah, I fucking did. Jesus, I wasn't ready for this. This is a fucking disaster already. You guys fucking suck. I hate you all. Except for you, Russell.
Wait,
If it wasn't for me, this whole thing would be burning to the
Wait.
ground right now.
I think it already is.
Brother, just ask some questions. You're pooping.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right. All right, Mr. Russell. So, what's it like being in charge of such a relevant meme page?
Honestly, it's nothing really special. I don't really take it as like some form of fame. I think of it as like kind of a normal thing now just because I'm so used to it. I mean, I don't really, I mean, there are people who come to me and are like, oh my god, you're so cool, you have such a big page. And it's just like one of those things to me that's just like, it doesn't really matter. It's an Instagram page at the end of the day. It has no real meaning outside of that.
I feel you.
Along the lines of that, I have a question to ask. So, I'm assuming, are you in school?
I graduated from high school and I honestly just left out of college after starting my first semester because of a little headache problem that I've been having
Wait,
the past few years.
sorry to interrupt. Before we continue, Russell, I think your mic's like far from your face.
Am I quiet or?
Yeah, you're quiet.
Yeah,
I'm
kinda.
quiet. Well, I just switched to my Blue Yeti, so it's either that. What about now? Is this better?
Yeah,
I
I think
That's
so.
better? Alright, well, I turned the volume on my microphone, so let's move on.
Alright.
Alright.
When did you first create your page?
Me? Alright, since it's almost actually been 3 years. Well, it has been 3 years now.
Damn, son.
I started my page in October of 2015, and it wasn't really. I didn't have any ideas of becoming famous off of it or like popular off of it. It was like one of those things I started with a friend, but he had his own page, I had my own page, and it's kind of like a little competition to see if we could actually get followers and who could have more like by the end of the week. And I wound up with like a little over 1,000 in a week, and he wound up with like 100. And then after that,
Jeez.
probably within a month, I was at like 15 or 20k. And that's when I just continued, and I've been doing it since.
Jeez, how did you
What was
gain
your
so many followers?
What was your strat for getting those followers that fast?
Well, honestly, I think the algorithm has changed to where you can't really do it like you used to be able to do, but you used to definitely be able to use hashtag and not get shadow banned from using the hashtag.
Yeah.
So the hashtags would always work, and they would always get good engagement usually, instead of ruining your engagement, which is kind of what they do now. They don't even really work. As soon as you get like a post deleted, it pretty much blocks you from posting on the hashtags, in my opinion, or as it seems to me at least, to where you can't really get any relevancy from using hashtags after that point. So it's just kind of one of those algorithm things, is how I got there.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, my friend Jake actually, he owns like a history account. He got a post removed, and he was averaging it's a small page, about like 20 likes per post, and after he got shadow banned, he gets like 2 per post. So it's actually horrible. It's how you expect him to get big.
That's the thing. That's the problem with Instagram, is that algorithm is shadow banning, which honestly, as that showed up in like 2016 maybe, has kind of ruined a lot of new pages even getting anywhere, just because it's just so much harder now. But I guess it is a bigger app now as well, and there's a lot more people that are doing it, so it's just kind of one of those things that have expanded to the point to where it's just kind of hard to get recognition.
I agree.
Agreed.
You kind of have to stand out of the crowd if you want to get anywhere.
Nah, some people just explode out of nowhere, to be
That's pretty
honest.
impressive, though. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You've had like
I don't
several
know.
accounts deleted, and
I have had several accounts.
did you
and
sell meme blocks?
I did sell meme blocks.
Ah, yeah, the new owner sucks.
Back in March, and yeah, I didn't take much for it. That page was deleted as well, and I just didn't really have any interest in using that page again, so I just got rid of it.
How much money?
How much money? Well, it had 45,000 followers at the time. It was, I knew it would average probably like 2,000 likes per post, but I still didn't want to grow it myself, being that I already had a page that was already triple the size and active. So I just sold it for like $300, I think, which, not
Just
bad considering I only had 40 posts on the account.
Jesus, man.
Damn.
I know this is your backup.
Yeah, that
for,
was
like,
that,
the
that was also one of the accounts that kind of just blew up out of nowhere from me having such good interaction on my original backup page.
Yeah.
That I was able to promote that page to the point where it got, which was insane for me.
It's true. All right, next
That
question.
page, honestly, it only took probably 3 months to grow it to where it was at with 40 posts.
But didn't you shout it out though?
Yeah, I did shout it out quite a bit, and then I just kind of stopped, and it just kept growing after that, even, and I was just surprised by it completely. That was one of those weird algorithm things that I ran into again, with my original page. And now it's kind of like one of those things where it's hard to really figure out the algorithm, so once you do, you just kind of have a good understanding of it. So like now, for me at least, what I do is I use the private method, which is a lot of follower gains over being public for some odd reason.
I'm private. That's how I get most of my followers.
Exactly. You probably see the same trend as well, where you get 20 followers a day versus nothing without being private.
Yeah, because they have to like they follow you to see you.
Yeah, it's kind of just like one of those weird things, but there's still setbacks to it and benefits to it. When you have a big page, it's one of those things that's all benefit to me.
It doesn't get annoying. Like I know, like Meme Jesus, he has 1.8 million, and he's still on private. Like, you know how annoying that must be to like, you know, accept.
You want to know the secret?
What?
Me and him, we have the same program, I think, and it pretty much accepts our followers whenever we want it to.
What? What program?
Well, it's pretty much only like Instagram, like content creators even use it, and it's just like one of the. It's hard to find. You'd have to go on like OG users and like look for the program or something like that. But there are people who sell like custom programs that do that. It's just one of those things that works with the Instagram API to where it logs into your account pretty much and just sets all of the follower requests to true.
Yeah.
So
So
it's not
you've been
really hard.
you've been around the block a bit. What's your
I have.
favorite meme?
My favorite meme.
Yeah, like
that's a
type of
hard
meme
one.
maybe. Type of meme.
Type meme. Honestly, if anything, I like TikToks now a lot.
Oh yeah, me too,
I think,
bro.
I
Me
think
too.
they're pretty funny. I
Yeah.
think they're pretty funny to like repost because they get good interaction. One, and it's
I
just
agree.
something that people seem to like a lot now. I've just kind of grown into it. At first, I was kind of like, these are stupid, but now I've just kind of found them entertaining because I think it's just one of those apps that are just blowing up out of proportions. So there's just way too many people making stupid stuff.
Yeah. I like the ones where they jump at the camera with their butt. They're
Yeah, those that's. I think that's where TikTok started to become a meme.
they're so funny. I love those. Oh my god.
And that's
No,
where all
no.
the apps
no
of
homo.
bullying kind of started. But you know, who cares?
No, who cares? Bullying is
Free
justified.
content. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how they can really call it bullying when it's like just a reaction video. And then, I don't know. I think it's funny.
I think
Go, Jose.
some of the parts, or like some videos that are funny, is like adults thinking that they can do something about it, but they can't.
Yeah,
Like-
I think those are just like funny to watch, just because it's just like the amount of like I hate to say
Aw.
this, but cringe.
Yeah.
That they give.
It's like, you want to pick on somebody, pick on me. And then it's like, he has like chains around his neck with his fist up.
Oh, you're bullying little kids on this app? Why don't you pick on an adult?
Oh yeah.
There was one with his mom and like a young child. Like, stop bullying, like on like the TikTok app. It's absolutely
it's just one of
pointless.
those things where it's just always gonna happen no matter what. There's no real way
Yeah.
of stopping
You're gonna get
people
bullied.
online from being rude.
Yeah.
People just think that they're, you know, invincible through the internet, so they do whatever they want. It's just kind of one of those stupid things that's been going on forever now. You kind of become desensitized to a lot of it when you use the internet for a long period of time.
Yeah.
True.
Where's Ryan?
I don't know.
Also, can you hear me?
Yeah, there he is.
Well,
All
What'd
right,
you say?
so I was
oh no, go ahead.
no, yeah, nothing. You
That's
you
fucking
go.
awkward. Shut the fuck up.
You having an account for 3 years, see all the memes like develop and go by. So like
There's
about
definitely
memes compared
been
today versus
memes
back then.
today versus back then.
Oh, yeah,
I think the community has evolved to a point to where it's no longer based off of these edgy quote unquote
Yeah.
memes. I think that's where memes became viral, and I think it's just kind of one of those things that are evolving into content that's more family friendly versus content that's just stupid and it's kind of like just repetitive, because that's what it was at one point in time. Like, everyone remembers 9/11 memes and when they were at their peak.
Yep.
Freaking
Yeah,
anytime before 2015, that was the only thing that you really saw, in my opinion. And then after the community is just like become so big through Instagram after iFunny and whatnot, I think it's just kind of one of those things that just stays evolving and it goes in the right direction, but we still have points in time where it just goes downhill because someone makes an edgy thing and people just find it funny for whatever reason.
so you definitely find it appropriate to laugh at 9/11 memes.
I don't find it necessarily appropriate. Honestly, I'm kind of one of those people who have just lost the interest in those. I think that's kind of more of like a thing when you're younger that you have, like
Oh, yeah.
being 15 or 14, you're just kind of going through that stage in life where you are edgy. You're that kid. You're the depressed
Hated.
one online. I think everyone has gone through that phase.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that'll always be there. It's just that how recognized it is.
I agree with you.
So as we speak, I'm currently scrolling through your meme account, trying to get to the first post. I will get there.
No, you won't.
Honestly,
I have
on
3,000
my
to get
account,
through.
you'll get there quicker than you will on a lot of other accounts, because I have quite a few less posts than most other big pages.
Well, do you
which
know
is
what the
one of
first one
things
is?
that I've done for my page.
Did you already get to the first one?
Honestly, I wouldn't know what the first one is in that account.
I'll find it.
Wait, Russell.
I don't really go through my feed all that much. What?
So I know throughout the duration of your time on Instagram, a lot of your accounts have been banned, but
Yep.
have any of them came back or are they recovered? Because I know like you recovered your really high follower account
Yeah, I recovered my Dankonaut memes, which was a backup to my original account. And I somehow recovered that after about almost 2 years of being deleted. It was like a year and 8 months maybe that it had been deleted for. I got it back. Probably only had it for a month and it got deleted again. I think it'll come back again, but I'm not sure. I haven't gotten a response from Instagram and it's been over a month now. So it's kind of one of those things where if it comes back and it's meant to be, but hey, what can you do? Because Instagram support sucks.
Yeah.
There's definitely ways to get accounts back, but it's just kind of hard. Unless you have some weird Instagram connection that can actually just do it for you.
Yeah.
Which I don't really know anyone who really has one, so.
Yeah, speaking about Instagram, do you have any questions for us?
Do I have any questions for you guys? Not that I can think off of the top of my head now.
Alrighty.
I'm a pedophile, so.
Me too.
I like little children, no homo.
Wait, what? I can't say that.
Oh, that's great.
Alright, what other questions do you fellas have?
Alright, but thought Lucian was gonna come up with them.
We're still doing that? Great. Alright. So where do you get your content?
Where do I get my content?
Stolen!
Same
I figured, but
through Instagram.
yes, but do you like make anything?
Do I make anything? No, because I really don't have any ideas of what to make, and it's just kind of one of those things that I never really had time for. Because I've always been focusing on school until like now.
I feel you.
What's that noise?
Yeah, what am I listening to?
some background noise.
Alright, the solo code, here's the real question, boys. Is it Xmas season, or is it too early?
Too
Too early. Too early.
Too early.
I mean, that's almost 2 months
It's that
away.
question.
I mean,
I have an announcement.
it's that time of year. It's not the season yet, though. When
No.
it gets into December, I think that's when people can start having their little holiday fantasies.
Yeah.
It's November. It's month of Thanksgiving, so it's kind
I'm
of
trying to put on like 4 pounds.
still focused around that month, but we
Things
slowly
look
get
lit.
into that time of year. And
I've made it to the first post.
Made it to the first post.
Yeah,
Please update us.
it's very large, man. Vaping out of every hole.
What?
It's the-
Send it to the chat. Send it to the chat. Lucian, send it to the chat.
No,
Yeah.
it's that was the first post in that account, I think.
And
That's
Lucian,
like
send
that.
it right now.
That
your
is a
caption
funny
is
one.
"Wow, I'm good" with the period.
Dang. Not the period.
Not the period. Well, that's because it was me doing my vape tricks, bro. I mean,
Oh
if
my
you can't blow freaking vape clouds out of your ass, I don't know who you are.
Oh my.
Facts.
Oh,
Yo, why does that look like Boogie 298?
it does.
Right,
Just
'cause
like
they-
Okay, so I have a question for you, Russell.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a two-part question. So just a little background for anybody who's watching and doesn't know. So No Nut November has been around for quite some time now. It's been around for it's been at its like popular and well known for about, I would say, like what, 3 years now? Like 3?
3 years? No, just a year. Because last year was when it became the meme.
Yeah, but it's been around for 3 years. I remember.
It probably has. but
OTG
it wasn't
did it.
really that big way back when.
Yeah, it was like a
It's
smaller
kind of
meme.
become bigger as the communities come bigger. I don't know. It's one of those. That's one of those trends that I don't really like take part of, just because I think it's just kind of stupid.
Oh, so you can't answer this question that I'm about to ask you. I was gonna ask how.
Yeah, you're
Or
gonna
No
ask
Nut
if I
November.
took part. Because if you're asking if I took part, I'd have to say no.
Oh man, I know I failed in the
Dang.
past though.
It's already the first day.
Yeah.
I mean, I got plans for later tonight with myself, so
Oh yeah.
it's hard you're gonna fail.
You got room for one more homo.
You gotta get as many as out as you can, you know.
Mhm.
Wish I could relate.
I failed every year. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Same coach.
All 3 years.
I don't know. That's just one of those things that I think it's just like a funny saying. So it's November. Sure, people are actually gonna take it seriously, but the majority of people are just gonna laugh at it as a joke.
It's worth a shot. Let's see what your mental.
Hey,
If you can
but that
pull it.
destroyed Dick
I
December,
guess. I guess. I mean, if you're one of those people who just like kind of want to, switch to the other side for a little bit, it's November. Why not?
Yeah.
Destroyed Dick December?
Oh,
December is
I hate
around
that.
the corner.
I hate that. I can't stand that. Whoever made that up is so uncreative.
That must be
Yeah,
painful.
It's just because it's the way things have been since, honestly, like last year, a lot of things are like recycled into a different idea, and it's just kind of brought back with
I agree.
another level of irony.
I agree.
Because I don't know. I think I don't know, honestly. I couldn't really say where things have changed and like what caused us to change.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly couldn't even tell you like some of the biggest trends off the top of my head this year, besides like the beginning of the year trends like the stupid Tide Pod memes and the Jake Paul memes.
Oh, yeah.
Paul memes.
I remember one time we tried to put on our stories, try to convince everybody that Jake Paul was dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was your idea, Ryan, and it got nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember that, Ryan.
To like say like rip Jake Paul.
I don't remember that. That's so stupid.
Well, it's just because I don't know. The Paul brothers themselves have just become like such a big meme to where like they were just a big meme for the community for like months.
Easy content.
And when frickin' Logan Paul made a Suicide Forest video and made a fool of himself, it just became like another level of stupidity.
You know, one that like wasn't talked about much. It was on his YouTube channel, but he deleted it. It was just him setting up like a prank of him dying, like somebody in his apartment, and he just gets shotgun, blood on the walls and everything, and like he has like young viewers like across the street, like looking into his like apartment.
Was that the video that was called like Suicide Prank or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I never watched the video myself.
It's probably
Wasn't
saved
talking.
somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah, re-uploaded.
Edgy, yeah. No, that's how I watched it. It was a re-upload on YouTube.
But that was one of those things that he just kind of had to come through and redeem himself as not a horrible person, because it just was brought out of proportion for him. He didn't expect it to get the reaction it did, and it just did. So
Yeah.
he kind of had to take a different stance on things, and
It was a pretty funny video, I'm not gonna lie.
to keep his, reputation
Yeah.
from being completely destroyed.
Yeah.
But that's just one of those things that YouTubers do, honestly. I don't know. I think YouTube, and there's like no real like connection between YouTube and Instagram. All social medias have their different little communities, and I don't know. They all grow within each other.
Yeah. So, next question.
Hello.
Decent.
Halloween.
Huh. This is like the third time, right? But yeah, let's talk about it.
No. Well, this time it's the aftermath.
All right. I
Few Fortnite costumes show up at my door.
really for real.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
Well,
Should have shot him.
I mean, you really
My
have
mom
to
was
think.
handing out candy.
I don't know why so many people have like such a weird like hate for Fortnite completely, especially when it comes to little kids being entertained by it, because that's what it's meant for. When it comes to people being like freaking in their 20s and caring about the game like it's the only thing that fucking matters, I think that's when it's kind of a pretty big deal. But it's
Yeah.
just one of those things that's popular among children, so it's gonna be there. It's like Spider-Man or Batman,
Yeah.
It's like the modern day Minecraft.
It is
Yeah,
the modern day
and-
Minecraft.
And I was thinking about it, and it's like, can you really blame these little kids for like wanting to, you know, wear a Fortnite costume if they're like little kids?
Oh,
Now, if
'cause
they're
they're
like,
brainwashed into it. It's just kind of
Yeah.
the way it is. It's just appealing to them.
yeah, and if they're like teenagers, that's one thing. All right, if you're a teenager, kill yourself. But if you're like, you know, preteen, you know, going through this little phase, you know, go for it. Why not? Let a kid live, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I still understand it on like any and up until like 18 because it's just one of those entertainment things that's there. It's an okay game if like you play it, but it's just like stupid.
Looks like our ended.
Lucian, why did you request this? Oh my god.
Also, on another note, Fortnite sucks dick.
Who is this?
What?
Is this Tokyo?
No.
This is
Wait,
Louis
No,
Vuitton
everyone-
Crocs.
No, I muted the music.
what? Wait, who just said that?
Yeah, who joined the Discord and said that?
Wait, let's check who's online. Oh, it's probably Curtis.
It sounded like
Ryan.
Tokyo. No, it sounded like Tokyo.
Or maybe no, it could have been Snaky Scorpion.
Wait, Ryan, was that you?
That said what?
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that said what?
Yeah, can we change the music, please?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not going to the Discord because I'm recording, but I mean, I love
Why
me some
can't-
Young Gravy, but change it to the Wii.
Are you playing like the
Hey.
freaking music bot through the podcast?
Yes. Very faint, very faint. 5 out of 100.
That's
Yeah, Ryan, you got it. Who's got it?
No, Jose, you gotta do it. You're an admin. They're not admins.
You should never play music over a podcast.
You're so dumb.
And it's so loud too.
You put
No,
exclamation mark.
Russell, we had
Oh,
like
whoops.
no, we just had like some background music playing at 5 out of 100.
Yeah, I guess that's
Oh, we all gotta vote.
Oh my
Type
God.
exclamation once you get.
I'm not doing it. I'm
I
streaming.
know.
got it.
Like, Lucian, why did you actually request this song?
Thank you. Oh my god.
Whoops.
I don't
My
know,
finger slipped.
Young Gravy's actually one of those people that I kind of have like mixed thoughts on, honestly.
Mixed thoughts. I
really-
love Gravy, no homo.
I don't really see how he's like gotten his like weird fame from his music. I don't even know like
Mr. Clean.
how. It's just like such a weird like meme that he was able to, you know, crack into and then bring it out of himself into the community and just gain fame off of that.
The solo code said, "Homie, feels my booty to compare it to his girls."
I mean,
What?
What's gay about that?
I don't know.
Well, I think the simple answer would always have to be as long as there's no homo.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
That's just a rule of thumb, to be honest with
you. And your girl, I mean, there might be something wrong there. I mean, your homie looking stupid dick, meanwhile your girl over there looking kind of, you know, a little on the cooped out side.
Yeah.
The homie's looking stupid.
Oh my
dick, you
God.
gotta give it to him.
Outside.
Ryan?
Oh, so when you were in school, would you
Yeah.
school lunches were they acceptable?
Not for me.
Huh?
No, you're kind of, you know.
Were you packing?
Yeah, were you one of those gay packers in high school?
No.
I pack
Alright.
every other day.
I'll tell you what though, Ryan, he's a gay packer
Pack every now and then.
Mm.
every other day. But yeah,
Yeah, but when he packs, I pack it for him.
I bought 2 days.
I thought you were
yeah,
gonna
let's
ask
get
me
back to the
something
bathroom.
like
What
how
are you guys
many
talking
people
about?
in your school knew about your page, not about school lunches.
Well,
How many
you can
people?
ask that.
Yeah, that was the question I was gonna ask earlier, but like that's why I asked.
I forgot about it. I mean, all right. Well, people knew about it in my high school. I mean, my high school was kind of small, so it's just like kind of one of those things that everyone really knew about it, honestly. And it's just
You get like
some people
Clout
were
plus.
like, "That is pretty cool. Nice. It's pretty cool that you have a lot of followers." And there were just some people that were like, you know, that's insane. Like, how do you do it? How is that even possible? What, are you famous? And I'm just like, all right, I'll take it, but no.
Oh my god.
Dude, that'd be sick. Like they go on your Instagram and then they just see like a fat man vaping. They're like, yeah, bro.
It's kind of one of those things that's like also embarrassing though, in my opinion, because like it's a meme page. Like,
Yeah.
and people know
Yeah.
about that,
The lowest of
like,
the low.
they know about your face. It's just like kind of one of those like weirdly things that's not just appreciated as much by people who are not like young. So it's kind of odd
Normies.
talking about it with anyone who's not like around our age.
Yeah, I know I'm looked at as like a god for some reason because I have like almost 3,000. People look at me as like a god. I don't know why, but like, dude, it's just 3,000. I've seen people like you, for example, Russell, who have like 400k. Meme Jesus, who has 1.8k. It's just like, wow.
1.8K, 1.8 mil,
or whatever.
Same
Dude,
difference, but
I've been following him since he had 100k. Like, that's actually like legit.
I know I've been following him for a long ass time too, and it's just kind of one of those things that people grow, and if they do it right, they'll stay there for a while.
That's true.
Without something stupid happening. I feel bad for people who have their pages deleted just because I know what it's like.
Yeah, I've never had one deleted. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
know.
just like one of those things that's really annoying, especially when you've like worked hard for so many followers and it's just all gone the next day, and it's just like, oh, all right, that's cool.
How do you recover from that? Like,
I mean, honestly, having a big page and just being deleted, you really can't recover from it unless you have another forum with like a backup or something. You could try to recover from it another way. It's just gonna take a long ass time again. It's kind of like it's not really worth all that work if it's gonna take forever again. Because I would never want to start from the bottom to get where I am now again. If I was pretty much deleted tomorrow, I'd be done.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are so sensitive nowadays. They report like everything.
Everything, yeah.
They're
it's
losers.
So weird. So many people have no life and they just are on meme pages to be salty. It's like, is this how you get enjoyment out of your life?
Yeah.
That's what I think about people who hide in BO4.
Those are the only people that I have a problem with, is because it's like your favorite YouTuber is a fucking sellout and you're just on my page fucking crying like a little baby for no reason. It's like, it's not hard to block these people. I used to block so many people, it's not even funny now. I just don't even care because I really doubt that they can do much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With being how many people have said they've reported me, and the amount of times I've been deleted, I'm not all that scared.
Yeah.
Your threats, you know, you can continue them, but at the end of the day, the only person who's looking like an idiot here is you.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's so what? I'm not trying to have a good reputation. That's why I post ads. It's like one of those things. It's a financial thing. It's free money, so I'm not out here trying to, you know, be a well-respected person. So it doesn't matter to me that I'm posting ads on my page.
Yeah, you don't post.
Yeah, someone's gonna come up to me in real life and be like, "You on a meme page? I think you're so respected. I want to hire you for a job
No.
and give you like
No.
you know 100,000 a year." Yeah, it's just not gonna fucking happen. So what really matters? Why shouldn't I post ads?
But like,
That's how I see it.
you don't do it anymore, do you? I'm pretty sure.
What do you
stopped.
mean?
You don't post ads, do you?
Yeah, I do post ads.
Oh.
They're just not really as. They're just kind of. They kind of blend in, sort of.
Yeah.
More than they used to, because I used to mainly just focus on shouting out other pages, but now it's kind of like these pages just come to me and they'll be like, "Hey, promote our page with a post," and they give me a caption or whatever to post, and I'm just like, "All right, whatever, easy enough. I don't really have to do anything. They just pay me and I post it."
Yeah, like, and this is a question I've been really meaning to ask like a lot of big pages. How much money do you get from this?
Honestly, it depends. If I did it a lot, I would probably make a lot. But
How
I'm
much?
kind of like low scale now, so I mean, it's not really more than low 5 figures that I get right now.
What? 5 feet?
Yeah, but it's not high, it's not middle, it's low. And this is over a year.
Oh yeah, but like that's still pretty good. Like that. Jeez.
Page. I could probably reach mid 5 figures if I really, put full work into it for income, and then I mean that would be livable off of technically. So
People get angry though.
I know people do get angry, but it's one of those things that's like if you have the right kind of person that you work with, it's just kind of good payout with minimal posting.
Yeah, I see what you mean by
Which
that.
is kind of the point where I'm trying to reach now, which is why I do like minimal advertisements, because I'm just waiting for the right person to come through that's gonna work with me for an extended period of time, that's gonna actually benefit me and I'll benefit them with like kind of a mutual thing.
Yeah.
So it's just really a matter of time to find the right ad deal.
Yeah. How much do you think Meme Jesus makes?
Him? Probably mid 5 figures a year.
So like
Mid to high. High being that I'm kind of an idiot. Honestly, I could probably calculate out how much he makes really quick.
do it.
Because I know how much he charges per post.
Really?
And so,
Banger buddy.
yeah, he's probably going to do about 500 ads a year, let's say, at a rate of $150 now. So, yeah, $75,000 a year, pretty
Oh
much,
my
at
God.
his page size, at least. And he
Just
has
by
2 other
posting
pages.
memes. Yeah, okay. And you have to okay, this next question I'm about to ask you. You need to be completely honest with me, okay? Like I know this is like gonna be kind of like
But
a tough
that's
question.
kind of a high estimation, but
Yeah, okay.
definitely
so,
not actual. I'm not going to assume his income. I'm just going to assume it's around there.
Yeah, so the way
Which
he
is
makes
actually
money
higher than I thought.
is because you said he has multiple accounts. Does he act like he gets deleted and then he quote unquote recovers it? Or does he legitimately
No,
delete and
he was
recover?
legitly. I'm pretty sure he was legitly deleted for 1.8 mil.
Okay.
But before, he has been legitly deleted as well. When he was about at I don't know, it was before 1 million followers actually that he got deleted, and it was for quite amount of time on a page. It had like 400k, and then when he came back, he's blown up and he just got deleted again, which was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Remember Grandma's butthole?
She's one that's kind of gone to the dark for whatever reason.
Yeah, I hate
She was one of those weirdly lucky pages who had such a good reputation for no reason, even though she was a scummy person.
Shout.
She's
Yeah.
she's one of the few people who I actually like lost respect for over time because of like the things she would do.
Yeah. She was
Like,
scummy.
do you remember the time where the fucking ad leak shit was, and it would be like
Oh my god.
hacked into people's cell phones?
Yeah.
Her and Cody were like the main people doing it, and they were making like just stupid money off of little kids, and it's just like, yep, so scam your followers, yep, really good people.
Yeah, they both blocked me.
I know, I got blocked by him. I got blocked by Grandma at one point. I didn't really have a problem with Cody doing it as much because he wouldn't put some stupid excuse up for it, so it's just kind of like one of those stupid things like, yeah, he's doing this for no reason, it's whatever. But Holly, she'd be like, I've gotta pay for band camp.
I remember
I gotta
that.
pay for back surgery, back recovery, therapy. It's just like they're Instagram followers. They're not your fucking job. They're not supposed to provide you with a fucking income to live off of.
Yeah.
But she's begging for it. That's just one of those asshole things to do, honestly, especially when you're giving a false message of, yeah, I need this money, otherwise I'm pretty much not going to live and be able to go to band camp and be able to enjoy time with my friends. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You'll definitely be able to do that if you worked for it. She had a job, so, I mean, it was just like one of those things like, you're doing this for the income, nice. You want to know the funny part?
What?
There was a couple, like, when they first started doing it, they would make, like, $1,000 in one day.
What?
When Holly first started doing it, she would make, like, $1,000 in a day.
Oh my god, just
That's a lot.
That's not
for
okay.
scamming, for exploiting their followers. I mean, heck,
Yeah,
I
for
would
exploiting her
let 'em-
followers. I never released like that to anyone, but that's pretty much around where she was making.
So we got
which
exclusive
is
info.
Stupid.
No, she's
Yeah.
irrelevant now.
I've told people about it, but not really on a public level.
Yeah, she's gone.
Mhm.
Luckily.
And that's just one of those things, though. She still like kept her reputation even after that, and I don't understand how that's like even possible. Like, I'm not even that bad of a person. I do ads, and I'm like the most fucking hated fucker out there.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh my, it's bad. People like the comments. I'm like, jeez, man, these guys are no cap.
I'm
No
just out
cap,
here trying to
blood
get
emoji.
gas money.
Yeah, good gas money, you're right?
Yeah, good gas money.
Good gas money.
Yeah.
Yeah, cash money AP.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, SoundCloud rapper.
Oh,
Scary.
yeah. It's on the SoundCloud rapper trend. I think it's pretty.
SoundCloud rapper trend? I don't know. It's whatever thing. It's been happening since frickin' beginning of time. Honestly, it's just come to Instagram now and been more of a thing on Instagram. I have a problem kind of with like the clickbaity stupid shit they do. I think it's just
Little
kind of
drop top.
annoying. Yeah, exactly.
The comments. I know you're not gonna view this, but
if you want to see him fight Jake Paul.
have you ever
I'll
got...
fight 6'9"
It's-
once I hit 60K
Well,
followers.
the only reason that they're freaking able to do it is definitely because they have money from somewhere, whether it's drugs or their parents, and they just buy so many stupid amount of shout-outs. I don't understand like where they get their money from at all.
trash music?
It's definitely not the trash music because none of them really have any relevancy when they're fucking buying the shout-out from the beginning.
To 9 viewers, fellas.
Yeah, okay, so Andrew and Ryan, don't you guys have your past history, I guess, in the
Yes.
music industry?
Yeah. So
Before
listen.
it was around the time I think before like the SoundCloud rapper trend really got like
Yeah, like really boosted up.
start going crazy.
You don't get it
I think
mistaken.
that trend probably started around mid 2017 for Instagram.
For it to get big.
This was before that. We were before that.
This was
Yeah.
2016. Like we just made like ironic songs. It was about like juice and stuff.
Jokes.
Like yeah, it was just
Jokes.
jokes.
Mhm.
One was about like oh no, let me get my mic.
No.
Like joke songs. Like it was like
I know that's one of those things. It's just like you kind of just do it for fun, and if it's
Yeah.
something that you like kind of want to do, it's kind of entertaining, especially when you get like a decent finished product.
there was just like we just did like a cool beat and then just said like a funny word at one point and it just like ruined the entire song and all that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know. In Bible Club, like a few people would make songs that had meme pages, and it'd just be like kind of stupid stuff.
Bible Club inspired me to like make for this. To be honest with you, we all obviously collected together or whatever to like come up with a podcast idea, what it would be called and whatnot. But like a lot of my ideas came from like Biblecast. Like I used to love Biblecast when it was relevant. Like it was so good.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, anything you put your mind towards, you can do. Just that it's never a guarantee, and there's always going to be a certain amount of work you're going to have to put into it, especially if you want to get there. But you kind of can't give up on it, especially if you're trying to get there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard so much like straight facts in a long time.
It's true.
Because, I mean, you could start a meme page now and probably get a decent following within a month, around maybe 10K. But
What? No, that's not how it works, Russell.
You probably have to post like 10 to 15 times a day with like a decently regular posting time. Just not spamming and using tags, and you could probably do it being public.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like one of those things, like if you have the time to do it, you could do it. But that's kind of why I started my page, is because I was in high school. I kind of had the time to do it. It was like one of those things I did in my free time, because, I had nothing better to do besides like fucking play Minecraft or something.
Yeah. All right.
I was 15, I was etchy, and so why not? I started my page.
All right, Russell. Well, it's been a pleasure. Before we wrap this up, I have one request from you.
Yes.
Since obviously we're not like in person, I can't ask for like an autograph. Can I ask you follow my page on Instagram? Just
I
follow
will
it.
follow your page on Instagram.
Thank you, Russell. I appreciate that a lot.
No problem, man.
It's the account that I DM'd you with.
Yes, I will follow you on it.
All right. So I hope we can host another few podcasts with you. You were an excellent guest.
Our first guest,
Our first guest
which is
at
A
that.
good guess,
It's even
not a bad
better.
guess.
A great guest. A guest of intelligence.
Indeed, indeed.
So everybody want to say goodbye? Wrap it up.
I love you, Russell. No homo.
Yeah, I love you too,
Forget this.
Hey.